Hey Soul Fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good, and I know I got a great topic for you today. This one is for my fellas. Fellas, I know the last couple videos I was putting my ladies on to some things. Fellas, this video is for you because oftentimes we are confused. I'll be like, you know, and we want our women to submit to us, and a lot of media that's pushed is manipulation. So oftentimes, a lot of what we see in our families is trying to manipulate a woman to get her to submit, not understanding one, that game is old. It's tied. Hang it up. And two, you don't have to do that for a woman, okay? When a woman is interested in you as a man and you do these, little check marks that I'm going to go over today, fellas, she is going to submit to you like butter, and your love is going to grow so deep that nothing can come in between it, okay? So let's get down to some things. So fam, let's jump right into it. I'm not gonna really number them because it's no particular order. These are just things that women look for. And now oftentimes, guys, like, you'll find a woman that is all about God and things like that. And number one, you want to try to, no one can be God, okay? God is, ooh. Now we could try to be his image the best way we can. And we have to be clear on what that is for us. We have to identify that. Oftentimes, we are not identifying that. We are just following followers, okay? And it doesn't make you a leader. So as a man, number one, it's just being that leader. Women are automatically looking for that leader. That's why a lot of, I like to say frauds, they like to promote that they have a podcast, because podcasts are very popular right now, and it just gives men that leader, you know what I'm saying, look, okay? So ladies, if you are watching this, don't be tripped up if he say he got a podcast and you ain't see it, okay? It's part of the new game, and y'all know I'm always gonna be putting y'all on, okay? Sorry fellas, I know I gotta put my ladies on. So let's get down to it. Let's just jump right into it. One way that a woman will feel safe and submit, fellas, is the confidence in your conversation. Oh wait, so fair. Let me put that $1 million into your life before we start anything else. Let me put that $1 million into your love. Let that million grow and flourish, and let me put that million into your life. Sometimes we got to do it later on in the video anyway, because people be trying to just peek on real quick, and I got to make sure it's for the soul fam, okay? It's for those that are doing the work. It's for those that are applying the knowledge. It's for those that's really out here trying to get it the right way, and no cheating. There's no cheat code for real happiness. And sometimes we use little cheat codes. We drink and we smoke, and then when all of that is over and we sitting around sober, that's when the truth start to hit. So that's what's important about applying the knowledge that you get, because when you apply it, you'll start to see baby, nothing can come in between it. I had to slow down because y'all know going and going and going come naturally. So let's jump back to one of the ways to get a woman to submit, okay, is for her to feel safe and for you to have confidence in your conversation, okay? If you have confidence in your conversation, fellas, she's going to feel that. She's going to pick that up. Okay, so what does confidence in your conversation look like? One, stop fishing. Oftentimes, fellas, we get on the phone with these beautiful women and we start fishing too hard. Okay, one example for that is you want to know if she's into you and what it is that attracts her to you. We are not in grade school, babe. If she's on the phone to you, it don't matter what attracts her to you. You got her on the phone. See, when you start paying attention to the ego stuff, like, ooh, tell me I look good. Ooh, tell me you like my shoes. Tell me you like my fingernails. That comes off real feminine, okay? And women, that are looking for a man to submit to is not looking for another woman. Okay? So when you are playing your masculine role and being your masculine self, you're not going to say, hey, were you attracted to me because of my shoes? No, fellas. It shows lack of confidence. Because however you presented yourself, you wasn't that confident enough. So now you're seeking for her validation so that so you can know where to check off the mark. Fellas, you have to know who you are before you step to a woman. You have to know that it's everything about you that's going to attract her to you. So when you have that confidence in your conversation, you're not fishing for validation out of her so that you can go and run and use it somewhere else. Speak about how great your day was. What made it great? And you have to know what made it great. You're not looking for her to make it great. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, because obviously you guys want to have love together, but you should already be happy before you meet her. Okay? You're not looking for her to make you feel whole. So when you do the work internally, you start to speak with more confidence naturally. You're going to be like, you're just going to have that swag. You're going to have that aura. You're going to present yourself in a way where she's going to be like, she's going to see the confidence she has within herself in you. And that's what's going to draw her in and keep her with you. See, oftentimes, fellas, we keep looking for external things to validate who we are. And then we are praying that these external things gets that woman attention and keeps her. When you want to keep a woman's heart, you have to work with on your heart. See, oftentimes we're not working on that heart, and we keep trying to cheat and manipulate, and it's not going to keep a woman by your side. When a woman is in love with you, a woman is in love with you. That's not going to change. Even when you start to change, she may grow distant from you. She'll still have that love for you. So, fellas, work on that confidence. Stop looking for a woman to validate your outfits and your whatever it is. Just be who you are. Sometimes we're so busy trying to be everyone else, and that's why we can't find the love that's for us, because we're so busy trying to sit in someone else's seat. When you have your own seat, when you leave your seat and you go try to fill someone else's seat, who's in your seat? Okay? Everyone has a role. Let's play the role. Let's just do what we gotta do. We ain't got all day to be sitting around wasting when we could be magically in love, creating some good stuff. When love is involved, it's so amazing. That's why when you see women that kind of like separate from an ex and start working on themselves, they start to become so great. And it's because of that love they have for themselves that they lost. They was giving it to someone else, so instead they decided to give it to themselves and work on themselves, and it shows. So we have to focus on really creating that love and having that love, because that's what's going to win the game. Moving on. Ooh. Okay, that's that. Making your own decisions. Fellas, oftentimes when it comes down to trying to make decisions, we calling our mama, we calling our homeboy. We are just unable to make a decision. You see the face? Let me adjust in my seat. You see the face, fellas? Women are not attracted to a man who cannot make their own decisions. Okay? When you gotta call your mama in, then she dating your mama. And again, a woman is not looking for another woman in a man. Okay? Oftentimes, men, we are like, we have our man bodies, but inside we're like women. And it's hard to connect because we're trying to be too much like a woman instead of being like a man. And not to say you're not comfortable with sexuality, it has nothing to do with sexuality. Okay? When you cannot make a decision on your own and you have to call your mom, You haven't matured. Okay, someone who has to call their mom is a child. Oh, let me call my mom and see if this alright with her. Cause that's how your household is gonna be running. Women run away from that. Once they see mama's boy, they already know. It's gonna be hard for you to grow because you're gonna try to please your mom. The woman seat is already filled by your mother, and if your mother has filled the seat of your woman, you're never gonna be able to really grow with your woman because you gave that seat to your mother. So that's why you see a lot of older men who are like in their 40s and in their 50s, and it's hard for them to find love, is because they don't know how to detach from their mom in that sense. Okay, they don't know how to grow up. They kind of like hesitant. Okay, so their whole life they know that they was eventually gonna have to like grow up and be a man, and they never took that step to actually walk into their shoes, because moms nowadays love their son hard. It's one of those generational curses where mamas are treating their sons like their husband, and because of that, the son is acting like the husband and still trying to play two roles. Man, you can't play two roles. You're either gonna be your mama's husband or you're gonna be your girlfriend's husband, aka your wife's husband. So this is a truth that a lot of us don't want to hear, definitely as men, because it's comfortable. The love from your mom feels so good. Mama's always there. Mama always got your back. Mama. Okay. Mama gotta go live her own life, because now you're blocking your mama's blessings. See, oftentimes you'll see mama's boys, right? And when you meet their mama, they don't have a husband. Mama's boys, mamas don't have a husband. And if they do have a husband, the love don't look how it should look. So we have to be mindful that we can't be filling up seats that's not for us to fill. Because when you're trying to have a wife and have a woman to submit, and your mom already submitted to you, that seat is filled. So now you're blocking each other's blessing. So yeah, do belong together. Your mom, you do belong with your mom, because that's who you are choosing to fill the wife's seat. So this is internal work. See, oftentimes we overlook this, right? We ask for blessings and things like that, and then we never work on the simple thing like detaching from our mom. When it's time to find a new job, we want our mom to validate the job. When it's time to move to a new state, we listen for our mom to validate the state. When it's time to choose a woman, we're trying to bring the woman around our mom to see, Mom, that's the one. Mom, that's the one. Is she gonna be dating you or your mom? You or your dad? We have to know who we are. We've lost ourselves over the years into the world that we don't even know how to identify ourselves and what we like and where we want to go or where we want to be, because we're so busy trying to please the people that are there to just support. Family is there to support. If they don't support, it's time to abort. Okay. Abort ship. Okay. Because we have things to do. We have bigger pictures. And I said this in the other video. God sent us here to do a certain job. He sent us to the store and we got too sidetracked at the mall. We at the mall wasting time. Wasting time. Time is of the essence. And if you're trying to get the blessing, do what you gotta do. Moving on. Because y'all see the face. Okay? Number 3, fellas. You have to know her love language. Okay? And I'm going to tell you the number 1 cheat code. I know I said no cheating, but this is more, Women love communication. Even when she says she annoyed, she lying. A woman loves communication. That is a woman's number one love language, fellas. Y'all know. Well, I'm telling you. You know. A woman loves communication. And I'm not saying, now let me clarify this. Because fellas, I know sometimes y'all literal creatures, okay? Do not call that woman and be like, hey, I'm just letting you know that I'm doing it. When you say I'm letting you know, no, that's not communication. No, that's treating her like a mom now. You know what I'm saying? Instead, be like this. Be like, hey, babe, I just finished doing this and that. How's your day going? I didn't speak to you all day. You don't have to say, I'm checking in. That's my ice maker. You don't have to say, I'm checking in. I just wanted to check in with you because I didn't check in with you. Because it seems like you're reading a script. Women don't like scripts. No woman wants you to be reading the script. Because then she's going to feel like it's not natural. When you in love with someone, you are naturally going to want to know what they doing. I'm telling you so, fam. When that love is hot like butter, you're going to be thinking about that person. You're going to hear that person's voice. You're going to want to make sure they're not stressed out. You're going to want to make sure you have their back. You're going to just be wanting to be so involved with that woman's day naturally. Sometimes we don't know how to just naturally just be real. I'm thinking about you and I want to know how you're doing. I thought about you today, so I'm just giving you a call. And see how the conversation flow. See, sometimes we try to have a whole script. I don't write script for script. What I'm going to say, I write like 4 little words just to get the thought going. Because I already know. This is me naturally talking about things that I already know. As a woman, she want to know that you on her mind. Or vice versa, sorry. She want to know that she on your mind. Because let me tell you, fellas, if you got her number and y'all dating, I'm going to just tell you, she thinking about you. She not going to be so available. You know, she going to want you to, like, play your role as her man. Okay? But she's thinking about you. So you have to know that confidence that if y'all exchange numbers, then she going to be thinking about you. You got to have more confidence in yourself to know, like, I'm memorable. Sometimes we don't have the confidence to know that we memorable. Stop thinking, oh, she got mad numbers. Stop thinking, oh, she got mad numbers. She got mad. Don't worry about if she got mad numbers. Worry about trying to be that top number. If you serious about that woman, you're going to be trying to make sure you that top number. Okay? You're going to just come and push everybody out the way. Why do you think women love Biggie so much? When you listen to Biggie music, he put it in a way like, I ain't even worried about them. I'm here. You know, like he always just got that swag that's just, and he's one, there's a few of them. I'm just thinking about Biggie right now. Okay. Biggie, give me one more chance. No, but like, when you have that aura, that confidence that's like, all right, I'm the man. And if you don't have that confidence like you the man, then that's what you need to be working on. That's what you need to be booking you a session and getting that confidence built up. Have my little iPad right there. Let's move on to the next one, fellas. Okay, yeah, know her love language. Another one, so fam, is your consistency. You know that consistency when you making a cake? Okay, that's how it need to be. No lumps. What's the lumps? No missing days. No saying this and then doing that. Ladies is paying attention, fellas. Ladies is paying attention. They've been sleeping for all these years. That in 2022, they paying attention. And they watching what you don't do. They don't care about what you're doing as long as it's consistent. They looking at what you don't do. Okay, so I'm gonna just give you another secret. Be consistent. And don't be trying to just call her for 5 minutes and think she about to give you that seat. See, you have a wife seat and she got a husband seat, right? Right. So you trying to fill that seat, she trying to fill that seat too. But she not about to just give it to you because you give her one little call. She gonna be like, oh, he don't really want the seat. He don't really want the role. He just bored. She gonna think you just bored. And a woman do not want a man that's just bored. Because if he just bored, that means he looking for her to entertain him. And that's not what love is. We've been letting love become entertainment for all these years that it done got old. Everybody tired. All the monkeys done fell off the bed. So, fellas, if you say you gonna call her at 6, call her at 5:50. If you say you taking her out on Friday, call her every single day until Friday. Okay, you wanna make sure she alive for Friday. If you looking forward to Friday, you going every day. Not every other day. When you call a woman every other day, she in rotation. She ain't trying to be in rotation with no other woman. Or you're too busy. Saw that bird. If you're too busy, don't waste her time. Because when a woman loves you, and y'all together, I am looking at that bird. Because he just sitting there. You see him right? Oh. Right there. When a woman fall in love with you, and y'all trying to take it serious, right? Y'all gonna be moving in, living together, walking down the aisle. Y'all gonna have to be with each other every day. So dating is practice. So whatever you do in your dating time, she's looking at it like, okay, this is what he's gonna be doing. And I don't wanna live with a man that's gonna be talking to me every other day. Because that's not what's gonna excite. That's not gonna excite. You know? When you want her to be excited, she needs to be talking to you every day. She needs to be mesmerizing. Ooh, that voice. Ooh. If she'll hear that voice, you let somebody else come in and sweet talk her. Every time you miss a day, somebody else coming in, sweet talking. And what she gonna do? She gonna throw your application out. She gonna throw her application right out. Because you're not serious. When you're serious, you're consistent. You just like you think about your money every day. Fellas, y'all think about your money every day. Every day how I can make $1. Right. So you need to realize that a happy wife is happy life. And the women that's for you, that you make your wife, is going to help with that money coming in. Because that love is just going to be, it's going to get hot. It's going to get hot, baby. Wait a second. Oh, no. So, fellas, make sure I set everything on my list. When you want this woman to feel safe and submit, you gotta look like safe and submit. Okay? If you don't look like safe and submit, she gonna get mad and repent. Well, not that repenting is the bad thing in the religious terms, but you get the joke. Okay? You don't want her to just leave you hanging. A woman leaves you hanging when there's no more love or there's no love there. It has to look like love. We have to realize what love is. We want a woman to submit, it has to look like love. Just like You want her to be serious with you? You want her to be thinking about you? Same thing you gotta do. Okay? Check your attitude at the door. For those that are new to the Soul Fam, my name is Amelia. In order to be a part of the Soul Fam, can't forget, all you have to do is subscribe, apply the knowledge, comment from time to time, let me know you out there. We a fam. You know what I'm saying? If you got anything you want to ask me, feel free to ask me. Don't be scared. And I don't know if I said that, but another thing, fellas, don't be scared. You gotta get some heart. You know, you cannot be scared to ask your woman anything. All right, fellas. Amelia Adair here. Thank you guys for always tuning in and rocking with me. And y'all already know how it is. I'm gonna see you at the next one. Bye for now.